Alright, what's going on YouTube? Big D here. It's time to review Justified Season 6, Episode 4, titled The Trash and the Snake. This is a spoiler review. If you have not seen the episode, please go to fx.com/justified, watch the full episode there, come back. Should take me less than 2 minutes to recap the episode, give you my opinions, pros and cons, and the final score at the end. Thanks again for coming out and watching this, or on the internet, obviously. So let's get right to it, man. Ava meets Catherine, and basically Raylan is talking to Art, and he's basically like, "Don't get bit." I'm just gonna tell you what I learned from this episode. Boyd and Wynn, I'm not used to this character Wynn. This is again my first season watching Justified here. Wynn, he's basically, they go to this guy, a locksmith, which is Jake Busey, the actor Jake Busey. I'm not familiar with him. I'm assuming he's the brother of Gary Busey. Yeah? Okay, maybe. So there's a locksmith, and well, technically he could break through vaults and everything. So, by the way, no cell phones. He cannot have cell phones when he's obviously doing that. Is that real life? Like, if you break into a vault, can you not have a cell phone? Is that true? I wonder. Anyway. So Ava did cocaine, and they end up, Catherine and her are kind of girl bonding, and they steal jewelry and everything. And the Wiz, which is Jake Busey, I'm just calling him the Wiz, man, he explodes. Yeah, he basically had I don't know. He was just like, he literally, Boyd and Wayne is there, and they're just like standing there, and a cell phone goes off, and they're like, "I told you guys to keep those cell phones outside in the car," and they're like. And it's his cell phone and explodes. What? One of the most surprising and greatest scenes ever in TV history. I love it. So, we meet, I totally forgot this name. Dickens, Mr. Dickens. He's in jail and Raylan's talking to him. I'm sorry, I'm totally messing this up, guys. And he's like, the Lord herself. And I was just like, oh my gosh. Because he's crazy. Just, come on, Raylan. Preach to me. One of those. And I was like, this is so awesome. So anyway, Ty Walker is talking to Loretta. And Raylan comes and they kind of do a gun thing. And he pulls his cell phone out. He calls Avery. So Avery comes and basically, he's like, he has a drink and everything. Apple pie drink, and you're like, "Come on, honey, dip your pinky in there." And I was just like, Sam Elliott asking someone to dip their pinky in a drink. Lucky people, man. Freaking lucky. Anyway, I know somebody who actually has that like lip thing. I was like, oh gosh, it reminds me of Sam Elliott. So awesome. Where's the mustache dude? Anyway, Boyd has a new end game, and he wants to. Basically, Avery wants to buy land and grow weed. Well, now Mr. Boyd Crowder wants to join the business too. And he wants to steal that from Avery, and he wants to stay in the county wherever they live. They want to stay there. And she's like, "What about going to a beach and everything, Boyd?" "Oh, come on, honey. You know these legs don't look good in a bathing suit." So, what did I think about Justified, the trash, and the snake, man? Obviously, my only con in this episode, really, just the only con, is that it is slow in the beginning. It is, like, when Ava meets Catherine and everything, you kind of don't know where's this episode going to go, and when Raylan's talking to Art, you're like, I don't know how they're going to, what's going on, what's the main objective of this episode, but, like, after the past 15-20 minutes, then it gets really intense, and one side starts doing cocaine, and the Wiz gets introduced with Boyd and Wynn. Wynn Duffy, like after that, that's where it gets interesting right there, all those parts. But just it was slow in the beginning a little bit. But the pros, first off, Catherine and Ava together and all those scenes are magic. I love it. It's definitely enjoyable. Avery, Sam Elliott, he literally brought some tension to his character in the episode. You could feel when he's at that table across from Raylan, he was doing his moves. The effects in the explosion, the way the blood splattered and all that was perfect. That was great. I think it was well done and well shot. And good reactions from Boyd and Wynn. I love the ending, how he, this is Boyd's new endgame. So will we see Boyd survive the end of the season and get what he wants? Probably not. Probably will. Who knows? Still got many weeks to go. Loretta's whole thing, the whole Loretta house, that was like a 15-minute scene when you think about it, like different clips, but they're all in the house. And come on, the Pinky thing, you dip your Pinky in there, just to make sure everything's fine and fine as wine up in there. But it was all definitely enjoyable. And Ty and the gun thing, that was an intense shot, man. I literally thought, because I heard, before I watched this, I was on Facebook and I heard somebody dies, a character on Justified, and I was like, they're going to kill Ty off already? God. And I won't see him get it, like, reaching for the gun. It was just for his phone, but I was like, Ty, need to kill off Ty. Wow. But no, they got me by surprise. So overall, I'm going to give this episode of Justified a A-. Honestly, it's an enjoyable episode, just a slow beginning, but from there on, a rough start to a incredible episode and an incredible ending, and has a lot of promises to come within this final season. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope all of you enjoyed. Don't forget, I review Better Call Saul, so check that out on my channel, and also Walking Dead. Much, much more. Arrow, Gotham, Constantine, King of the Nerds, much, much more. Check it out. Helix, 12 Monkeys, much, much more. Anyway, thanks again. I'll see you next week for more Justified. Hit that like button for more Justified. And Spot be with you always.